Two good news videos in a row? What is this, f***ing Christmas? Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, today we have an interesting development about, well, what do toothpaste, skin cream, and Mardi Gras for ants have in common? Microbeads! This is keep it vegan.
Sometimes I want to take it from a little to a lot, and I am spinning in a circle like a dizzy little top, and I am calling all the people I'd forgotten about and trying to tell them that I'd figured it out, but it's a lie, and all the stupid things I say and do and never really stop when I should never have begun. I really ought to drop it, but it's faster when you don't even have time to stop and think about the things that you were saying, cause they never really matter. But it's empty spaces in the air. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, oh no, oh no.
Following an extensive campaign by Greenpeace, along with the Marine Conservation Society, Environmental Investigation Agency, and Flora and Fauna International, the UK government has announced a ban on microbeads. According to Greenpeace, the strongest ban in the world to date. In fact, all personal care and cosmetics containing microbeads will be off the shelf by 30th June 2018, a day before the same thing happens in America. Suck it, Trump! Well, first off, what are microbeads? A microbead is a particle of plastic less than 5 millimeters in diameter. What we're talking about are primary microplastics, which are made intentionally for things like face scrubs and exfoliators. You know, those little blue beads you see in your insert brand name here product. As you can see, I'm very well acquainted with personal grooming products. These particles get washed down the drain into the sewage system, and due to their smaller size, they pass through particulate filtration and end up in the ocean. You also get secondary microplastics, which come from larger objects being broken down, like all of this good stuff. Microbeads are a big problem because they, like all plastic, take a very long time to break down. Floating in the water, fish end up ingesting it, which causes all manner of health issues for the fish and their ecosystem. And not that I particularly give two shakes of a shit, but then the people eating those fish will also be ingesting those plastics as well. And if that wasn't bad enough, these plastics are thought to be collecting things like metals, polychlorinated biphenyls, and other toxic shit. And that's on top of the heavy metals and toxins that you're already ingesting when you're eating fish. Happy news, stay on target, happy news. At the beginning of last year, Greenpeace set out on their campaign to raise awareness of the problem. And now, 19 months on, the UK has stepped up to the plate and made a good first step towards cleaning up the ocean. Current Environment Secretary, and because he did something good for once, I'm going to try and say his name without dry heaving. Michael Gove said while visiting the WWF that legislation will be introduced later this year. Now, yes, the ocean is still dying because there are no fish left in the world. The world is terrible. The oceans are swallowing the land and cats and dogs are living together in holy matrimony. But let's just take a victory when we can grab it, all right? This is good news and we're happy about it. Now, I'm going to keep an eye out for the legislation coming this year because I trust Michael Gove about as much as I trust France. Nothing against the French, but I've got my eye on all of you. At any time there's an update, I will let you know. As always, save the planet, save the animals, save yourself. Go vegan. What do you think of the news? Are you excited? Did you know about microbeads? How much is a sensible amount to invest in Ant Mardi Gras? This is something I genuinely feel we can get off the ground. Are you a fish? What do you think about microbeads and the ban? And finally, are you from France? If so, leave a comment just saying what you've been up to.